What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, YouTube? Welcome back to another major market breakdown. As you can see on the screen, we got some good news, bad news. It's whatever side of the market you were on last week. It might be bad news, but as we saw in our last week's video, we were looking for the dollar to start heading to the downside, and that's exactly what we got. But before we get into it, if you are new to the channel, you haven't seen any of our videos yet, make sure you hit that like button, hit that sub button, and hit that little bell icon so you get notified when we actually drop more videos, because we try to provide as much value with every single video as possible. So we're doing this to make sure we actually give y'all real, actual, actionable content every single time we drop. All right, so without further ado, before I drop the mic, without further ado, let's get into it. So I have this golden zone. That's where I'm looking for the dollar to head to. That's been our target so far over the last couple of videos. Really spanning back to, I think we started looking for the drop probably, I'll say like late December, early January. Like, okay, like this because all of this right here has been showing divergence, which means, if you don't know already, that means the asset is becoming less strong according to the rest of the market. So in relation to the rest of the market, the dollar's been going down in strength. So that's why we're seeing this turn in trend, and it's starting to sell off. Now, if you want to learn more about that, you can get our full course and guide on trading in the link in the description. But I won't go into that too much. I want to go ahead and cover all of this. I'll be looking to get into trades involving this dollar right here, probably after seeing a little bit of retracement towards maybe one of these areas right here. I have these marked because they're key levels, so we'll probably see some type of retracement towards this one, like a little bounce back reprisal from all of this selling that happened already, because whatever goes down has to come up at least a little bit before going down some more. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw like some kind of like equilibrium touch, like we get price push up to about this area here, and then we start seeing something to the downside. But we might see, like, as soon as the market opens in like a few hours, we'll see, what I'm saying, what happens. But it might just like dip down and go ahead and sell off as soon as the market opens, and then push up and kind of touch this area. So what I would see is, like, if price starts buying on open, then we're likely going to see an equilibrium touch, probably going to go past this here, and then see some downside push. Conversely, if we go down on the open without having any kind of bullish activity, then we're probably going to just see a pullback towards this area here, and then more downside push. So what that'll look like on our pairs, URUSD, we got in buys. If you saw the last week's video, then you know that we are in buys from like down these areas. We got in once, got stopped out in profit, and then price retraced, and we got back in. And you can get in the free chat below. We do send a good amount of signals in the free chat, so you can still benefit from being in the free community. If you don't want to get in the paid chats, the VIP membership, and all that other stuff, you can definitely take advantage of our free resources. So I definitely encourage you to hit that below and get involved. But I'd like to see Euro come back into like this little zone here. Let me grab a box. I'd like to see Euro come back and maybe, give me a little touch of these wicks right here, because those wicks are a little uncomfortable to just kind of leave there. So we'll probably see a pullback towards these wicks, and then a buy off of this area likely. So just to give you a little positioning look at it, how it would likely look, something like this. I probably wouldn't want it to go lower than this low right here, because that's kind of, you know what I'm saying? I want to see something like this. As long as we see what we just talked about on the dollar, then we should get something like this, something a little bit of a pullback, or conversely, like we were talking about on the dollar, price might just push higher on the open and then come back and see about this, probably somewhere around this green line I have marked on your screen right here. So either push higher, come back and see about the green line, or go see about the gold box and then go higher. But either way, I'm seeing euro go higher, mainly because we're trading against the dollar this week. And I don't really feel like I don't want to waste your time by going through each and every pair that's paired against the dollar, because they're all mostly going to trade similar to this. I'll show you AUD USD just to kind of give you like an idea of what I mean. Pop up. There it is. Something very similar, like on AU, we could probably see something like a pullback into these little areas where we wicked out a little bit and just bounced higher, and then some more momentum to the downside or to the upside. Or conversely, actually, I can get rid of this box here. Conversely, we could get a push higher and then some type of pullback to about like right here before we go even higher from whatever it does. So either way, again, like I said, seeing higher. So you can look at the rest of your pairs and probably figure out exactly where you should be trading and whatnot. NASDAQ, I'll say, well, actually, let me get. It doesn't really make that much of a difference, really. The chart looks the same, but I was doing I think I had that on there from the live session. I think so, but still acclimated to what's going on right here. I was saying in one of the previous videos that it seemed like there could be a good chance of NASDAQ selling off and making a big correction because of how much it was diverging. But with markets doing so well and not too much negativity going on in the space of like earnings and whatnot, then we're just not seeing that going on. So if price doesn't, if price doesn't push higher, close and consolidate like up in this 22.35 area, then we'll likely start seeing some correction. But the thing is, like, we're due for a correction. Let's look at the bigger chart. Like, look at this. This is beautiful. This is amazing. Let's not ask the universe for too much. And as you can see, we have this is the daily chart now. We have some major divergence going on, right? So we're probably due for a decent sized correction again. And I'll say, like, I'm not like the greatest, forecaster ever. Well, it's debatable. I might be, but like I'm usually good at telling when NASDAQ needs some major correction. Like the last time it dropped more than it ever did in a day, I called that. It's pinned to my TikTok. You can go look at that. But I think we're probably gonna see at least some kind of, let's get a Fibonacci out and just kind of see what it would look like. Reasonable. You know what I mean? Like, that's not end of the world. That's not end of the world right here. Let me just try to get rid of that. There we go. This isn't an end of the world sell off if price comes back down to 16K. Now, I mean, like, there's going to be a lot of people pissed off. There's going to be a lot of people mad, a lot of accounts that look kind of crazy for a second. But, like, year over year, just look at this. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, we should get... Now, granted, let me see. Put the fib right here and just see what this did. Yeah. See, like... Well, let me bring it down just a little bit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could... That's reasonable, and it'll give us room. That this type of pullback will give us good room to push higher. You know what I'm saying? To go for NASDAQ to continue going higher, so we could get something very similar to what we've already gotten in the past happening. I'm saying fairly soon. We could start seeing that here. And so if you look at this top that was made right here, and what was it? 20. Come on, stretch out for me. See that how that top is right there? And then you got this top right here, you know, look pretty similar, eh? You know, look pretty similar, eh? Don't it? All right. So, I'd recommend people start taking some off the top right now with NASDAQ. You know what I'm saying? Because we're in an area where it's likely, healthy, and reasonable to have a major sell-off. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I said, not like an end of the world or anything like that. But you know, what goes up must come down. And when you've been trading these markets for so long, you're able to kind of like sniff it out. You know what I'm saying? But that's really those are all the things I'm going to be looking at this week, me personally. If you have any pairs that you like to trade or would like me to analyze, you know, for y'all and put it into the major breakdown, then I will do that. You just got to let me know in the comments. Hit that like button, hit that sub button, and like I said before, make sure you hit the bell icon so you get notified as soon as we drop videos. All right, I love y'all. Make sure you're kind to somebody today. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one.